Hey, what's up everyone? Today I'm going to be doing a review on the G305, a wireless gaming mouse from Logitech. The G305 has been out since May of 2018, and I've been using this mouse as my daily driver for over 3 months now, and I've been very happy overall with the performance, shape, and feel of this mouse. So without further ado, let's take a look into this mouse. The G305 uses a Hero optical sensor that supports from 200 dpi to 12,000 dpi and offers zero smoothing, acceleration, or filtering, and it also has a 1 millisecond response time for low latency gaming. At this point in time, Logitech's Lightspeed wireless technology is basically as good as wired, offering a 1000 Hz pull rate. Doing some quick tests with the human benchmark reaction time test, I was able to determine that the latency is pretty much exactly the same as any of my wired mice. Comparing this to my old VX Nano wireless mouse, I was able to see that there was a 15 to 20 millisecond delay difference when trying the same test. Now looking at the rest of the packaging for the G305, we can see that it's very minimalistic with only a few accessories. We have a simple USB extension cable for conveniently connecting the wireless dongle, a standard Duracell AA battery, and a few simple instruction guides on how to insert the battery and power on the mouse. Everyone has their own personal preference on how they want a mouse to feel in terms of weight, but I personally prefer a lighter mouse when it comes to precision and control. Let's take a quick look at each individual part and see how it affects the mouse. So the bare mouse without a battery or cover weighs about 65 grams. The cover weighs about 7 grams. The stock Duracell battery weighs about 23 grams. Using the stock Duracell battery, the mouse weighs about 89 grams without the cover on. When the cover is added, it weighs about 96 grams. The mouse felt very snappier using the original battery at 96 grams, but I wanted to get it as light as possible, so I decided to purchase a set of lighter Energizer lithium AAA batteries with an adapter as an alternative. The AAA lithium batteries with the adapter weighed about 10 grams, which was over 13 grams lighter than the stock AA batteries. With the lithium batteries and no cover, the mouse weighed an amazing 77 grams. When the cover was added, the total weight was down to about 84 grams. The Hero optical sensor is one of the best sensors on the market at the moment. It's just as good as the top Pixar sensors, except it's able to do its job while using a lot less power. Doing the standard 360 spin test, I wasn't able to notice any smoothing or acceleration. With this mouse, it's very easy to flick with precision and snap from target to target through muscle memory. It felt like an extension of my arm and gave me full control of movement in games. Doing a straight line test, I was able to accurately move my cursor in a straight line without any problems. Now looking at the dimensions of the mouse, it is approximately 4.6 inches high, 2.5 inches width, and 1.5 inches in depth. Alright, so diving into the Logitech gaming software, we can see that it shows that the mouse is connected right now. If I were to turn off the mouse, then it will tell me that the mouse is sleeping, so usually it shows that when it runs out of power as well, or if the mouse is turned off. But when I turn it back on, it picks it up right away. And on here you can select the onboard memory or using a profile on your computer itself. So if you saved a profile on your computer, then you can plug in any G305 and then use that profile on the computer. But if you want to set specific settings to save inside the mouse, then you would select onboard memory. So in my case, since I bring my mouse around a lot, I do use the onboard memory profile, and most people will be using that, I assume, because you want the consistency throughout your different rigs. So when you click on the mouse itself, it will show the 5 DPI levels that you can pick from here. I only have one of them set up, but the more levels you set up here through this, you should be able to go up to 5 levels, I believe. So when you have the 5 levels set up, you can cycle through them with the DPI button here. And it also shows all of the buttons that are available on the mouse. And you can also set the pull rate anywhere from 125 to 1000. And typically people use 1000 just to get the most responsiveness out of their mouse, but it does drain more battery. You can also use the low endurance mode, so it uses low power, and it will basically save you a little bit of battery, but it limits your pull rate to 500, I believe. And in terms of battery for this mouse, it's actually not really an issue because I'm able to use the AAA lithium-ion batteries from Energizer, and they last about a month and a half, roughly a month and a half of daily usage, about 8 hours a day, because I do use this mouse frequently as my daily driver. So one of the only complaints I have about this mouse is how quickly the G Pro logo fades after using the mouse. I've only had it for about 4 months, and the logo's just completely gone. Alright, time to come to a conclusion with the G305. Wireless mice have gotten so good in the last couple of years that wired mice are quickly becoming a thing of the past. I've been fighting mouse cable drag for years, and having this be the first wireless mouse I can actually use without compromising performance, I'm all for it. Once you go wireless of this caliber, you're never ever going to look back. This mouse has similar weight, performance, and price point to other high-end mice, and it's definitely a solid competitor for one of the best mice of 2018. As always, if you like my videos, don't forget to leave a like, favorite, and subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. Until next time.